Hi guys, I was not planning on filming anything today or posting anything today, but the current situation of the world has brought me to film this video, and I feel like I can give you some tools and share some medicine with you that might help you to cope, because I feel like the energy is very heavy on Earth right now as a collective. I've been tapping into the field and it's very uncertain, a lot of panic, fear, not just in the areas that are under attack right now, but globally. Everyone is uncertain of what's going to happen. There's this dense, thick energy on the planet, and I feel like I want to share some words with you. I obviously can fix the situation. If anybody of us would be able to do that, we would do that in a heartbeat. But I can share some of the techniques and some of the tools that might help you on that journey. So I teach something that is called the two perspectives. And the two perspectives is basically the idea that pain is secondary and primary. So your primary pain would be something that personally affects you, something that personally happened to you that is very traumatic or just very painful, something that really has an impact on you. And secondary pain is something that happens outside of us, something that happens, for example, globally in the world, like the weight of the world that we want to fix and that we can see more and more the more we dive into the shadow, not just our personal shadow, but also the global shadow and the shadow of the planet, basically. So that would be secondary pain. And we have to be careful not to make the secondary pain our own primary pain, because we don't have really the power to heal the secondary pain the way we could heal our primary pain. Our primary pain can be healed or integrated or lessened by doing emotional work, by doing shadow work, by doing integration work. And with the secondary pain, it's a little bit different. We can only do a certain thing. We can work on ourselves. We can hold the frequency of love if there's secondary pain out there in the world, but we can't do anything to actually work on the problem itself. So when we allow ourselves to be so influenced by secondary pain, it can become our primary pain. And that's not a healthy place to be at, because we know it's outside of our personal power to change anything externally. We can only ever heal and integrate parts of ourselves. And that also helps, on the global timeline, if everybody does that, or if many people do that, that also helps. It's super powerful. But we have to be careful not to make the secondary pain our primary pain. And the way you can find out if that's what you're doing right now is to ask you those 3 questions. The first question is, am I personally affected by the situation I worry about? The second question is, does the thing I worry about have a direct impact on my daily life right now in the moment? And the third question is, can I even change something about the situation that I worry about by doing my personal work? Can I change something about the external reality by doing my work? And if you answer those questions and you can come to the conclusion that this must be secondary pain because you can't actually do something on the outside, then what helps is to focus on the inside. What does it trigger within me? Where is this fear coming from? How can I soothe myself and protect and be gentle with myself to a degree that makes me feel a little bit more powerful, a little bit more empowered, even when when I face this global situation, when I face this external reality that scares me. That's one thing you can do. And we tend to believe that doing the personal work is not powerful when something happens on the outside, in the external world, but it actually is. Because instead of feeding the fear about something you can change in the moment and becoming one with that lower vibration, you can use your privilege of not being personally affected to actually hold the frequency of love and of hope and of gratitude even. And that doesn't mean that I tell you just ignore everything and be ignorant, basically. That's not what I mean. But I mean, don't let yourself fall into the secondary pain to a degree that it becomes your primary pain, because that doesn't help anyone, and that just lowers the collective energy, the collective frequency even more than it already is. So hold the love, hold the frequency high. Use that tool to really remind yourself that you don't have to carry the weight of the world, and that you are not in the position to heal the world on your own. We can heal the world, or we can make the world a better place if we work on ourselves, if every individual works on themselves. And that's the only thing we can do right now.